Start the timing. 1 minute prep. 1 minute prep.
1 minute prep. I can tell when you move because you make a noise. Alright.
I'm ready. Start it.
Start speech.
Good evening. Thank you for coming to my speech. Today I'm going to talk about my first childhood memory. The first childhood memory that comes to mind would be when I was about 13 years old. I remember this time distinctly just because at this point in time in my life, I felt like I was a really spoiled kid. And I remember asking my mother for all these, you could say, luxurious items. I wanted to have the latest clothing, branded, just so I can fit in with my friends. I remember my friends always had the newest Echo shirts, the newest Polo boots, the Jordans. And this is something that I look back at now as an adult, you know, something I didn't understand back then, that how hard it was to work for it. My mother probably busted her butt, you know, working a $10 an hour job just to be able to buy me that $70 Echo sweater that in terms at the end, I only wore it for like half a year and it was over. So I remember that very distinctly just because it had a high impact on who I am today. Today I'm somebody who's a lot more frugal and understanding of the situation. Back then, I know maybe I wasn't as privileged as some of the other kids, um, but that was never a bad thing. And instead of fitting in with some of my friends, I probably should have tried to understand that and understand where my mother was coming from when sometimes we couldn't. Thank you for coming, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a pleasure.